come in here too.
It's recording.
Okay. Hi, my name is Rich Blaska, and I'm the founder of Smart Elevator Tech. I'm here with Jeff Senna from Star Elevator. Say hello.
How's it going, Rich?
Going well. We're here to show today the Smart Elevator Tech powered Retracta ladder. You can see here it's in the down position. This is Joe here, the elevator mechanic in the pit. The idea of this ladder is that when you don't have enough room for a standard ladder, or you can't locate it on the side of the strike side is over here, then you have to do this ladder, which mounts on the opposite side, on the pass side of the door. This is a power-operated ladder, a linear actuator. If you come over here, you can see it. We're going to run the ladder up and down here. There's a switch mounted over here, an up and down switch. We can click the raise button. I'm going to do right here. You can see the ladder rising up. You can see the linear actuator moving the ladder. That linear actuator has a 1,000-pound lifting force and a 4,000-pound holding force. If you focus on the switch over there, you can see down here there's this fork switch is going to come into that right there. And you hear that clicking sound. That's natural. There's a clutch inside the linear actuator, which is it's a roller a plate with ball bearings that rotates and does no harm at all. So that way you know the ladder is fully locked in position. When the ladder is retracted, it's from the mounting points to the outer edge of the ladder is 6 1/4 inches. And in this case, because we had such a tight clearance in this basement winding drum conversion, you can see the machine down there, we actually had the ladder mounts recessed back into the wall. As you can see the new green wall, which is the separation for the old winding drum machine room, which is now the basement traction machine room. So this way you can see the top of the ladder folds up tight to the wall. This one's customized in order to get around the gutter, because the gutter had to come down on this side to go into the room. And you can see the uprights and all that are offset. This is a 12-inch wide version. Normally they're 16 inches wide. We have them at 16, 12, or 9 inches wide. And in this tight situation, in this old 1914 Otis winding drum, this is what fits best. And you can see here this is a full depth pit. We're going to run this down now, and I'm going to get you on the other side of me so you can see it better here. We'll switch sides. All right, and so once again, I'll push the down button. There's another way to operate this, and that is some control manufacturers are now supplying the circuitry within the elevator controller itself to power up the ladder. And the way that works is you turn the key to run the car up. The car rises up until it hits the access limit. Car stops, ladder starts up and goes down. But if the control manufacturer doesn't do that, you can add a push button switch or a key switch. You can see there it's locked to the down position. Now you can feel on it. Joe, give it a pull side to side there. Yeah, and now Joe's got a lot of power there, but see, that's a very strong. You can also see that the ladder itself is very rigid. The only thing that's really giving, do that one more time, you can see actually the mounts, the unit struts is what's flexing, the ladder isn't. So if you had a tighter surface, you wouldn't even have that much movement. Nonetheless, it's still very, very solid. The other interesting thing about this, it ends up, because of these platforms here, which provide the lateral rigidity of the ladder itself, it ends up being a work platform. Joe himself here, a slight man of only 100 pounds, has stood on this many, many times to work. I wish, he says. So you can see here how this switch looks. This is a removable key switch. If you look down there, you can see the fork that's removed. That's the last thing you install, so that's fully adjusted. There's a full three-way axis adjustability on that switch. When the ladder begins to move 3/8 of an inch, this is a forced contact rotating cam switch in here per code that opens the safety circuit so the elevator cannot run. You can't run it on access. There's no way that you can operate the elevator unless you jump out the circuitry, which is fully safety. So anyway, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Joe, do you have anything to say about this?
I think it's a fantastic ladder. I said this is great for guys who got to get it out of the pit. This is what the industry needed, something like this to. So now we have access to get in and out. So this is a fantastic design. It really is.
So if you had a ladder up here tight against the wall with the pass side over here, and you're coming up this ladder that's non-moving, you'd have to reach around over your shoulder to try to get the pickup roller, and then climb over onto the entrance. That's just physically not possible to do. You have these elevators that have 8-foot wide platforms, center opening doors. Code says that the maximum is 39 inches from the ladder to the pickup roller or the door unlocking device. Very often that is not followed because the distance is too great. Now we have a solution where they never had a solution before, and that's a powered Retracta ladder. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.